Hey guys, this time we will be talking about how side projects can help you land your first PM role. So, it's quite clear that if you are basically reviewing candidates into a position, and all of them are juniors or aspiring, right? They don't have any experience, then it's kind of a hard task because you will need to basically compare between them just by the interview itself and how you feel about them, right? But what if a specific person has also a few side projects that he's been working on and basically can showcase them, and you can also get into his LinkedIn profile or Facebook or any social media and see some questions that he raised or some observations that he shared that he learned, right? All of a sudden, like, this candidate, even though he's a junior, he's like getting the extra points, right? So this is our talk today. So what are actually side projects? So over the years, I've been working on many side projects. Some of them succeed quite big. In some cases, for example, let me brag, like a side project became a startup, and we actually raised money for that. In other cases, another success story is basically a portfolio of websites that I now own with another founder, another partner, basically, and it was quite a lot. But in other cases, there are also the project that didn't succeed, and we just threw them out of the window. But the besides like the either succeeding or not, I always learned from a side project. Always, I learned about myself. I learned about product management. I learned about business, about other aspects as marketing, sales, etc. All of that. And also, I learned about different industries, different niches, different other products that I had to use in order to pull it off, the specific project. And I also kept working on side projects, even when I was an employee or when I was working with other companies as a freelancer or agency. Always kept this system in place for basically keep teaching myself. Sorry, and keep learning, of course. So, side projects are basically any project that you can pull off alongside your life, right? Alongside on what you're doing. So, for example, if you are a construction builder and you're starting a side project of, I don't know, like selling chewing gums online, and you hit it off, that's awesome, right? But along the way you will learn about e-commerce, about creating the product, all of the aspects that are related for marketing a physical product, creating a physical product, creating copy, web development, etc. And probably tracking, like a lot of stuff, right? So I recommend to anyone to do side projects all the time. And basically, I'm a father, I have family, but I am finding the time to do that. Now, about partnering with other people. For me, as the type of person that I am, it's a big thing. I love it. I basically enjoy working with other people to multiply my power and my abilities. Also, from the motivation point of view, because this is not your main focus, right? It's a side project. So you guys need to find someone that will always keep you motivated and arranging the times to meet, and each of you will push the other. I hope this is at least the type of partner that you are looking for. So I think that's a great idea. Also, you will learn about their world and what they're doing and their expertise, which is awesome. I learned a lot about marketing, sales, any kind of from any type of partner. I learned about what he's doing and his world, which is awesome. It basically completes you as a professional, right? Um, so I think that's important. Also, if you're thinking budget-wise, everything split it into two. It's awesome. But again, it really depends on the type of person that you are. If you operate better as a solo, just do it. So the next thing that I would consider is basically setting, your goals and the outcomes that you want to reach. So, um, so if you set objectives, right, you want to keep something that is reasonable, because you will be working on this like on your spare time. So be real, like you cannot create the next Microsoft or the next Google, in your spare time, and like the chances are quite low, right? So I would start with kind of a small problem that you can find, something that you are passionate about, and it's basically a small scope that you can start with, and you can, it's all about like basically finding a solution for a problem and then improve it, like you iterate until it works and until you have this big project. That's what I think, at least. So I would basically set my objectives in that way, and also I would set my goals to be measurable. That's super important, because when you're losing that motivation, and it's hard to basically keep working or keep meeting or etc. instead of just watching TV. Like once you've got concrete goals that are measurable and you can show the progress and you can show or see what happens if you won't get out of the couch, then it's gonna be harder, right? So I would set goals, and will also teach you on how to track metrics, right? Which is an assessment in that world. Um, I think that the fourth dimension in side projects is that, as I mentioned at the beginning, like once you've got something to showcase and share your network with, and it just it just puts you in a different position than other people, right? And you're in the same level as you are, right? And also it allows you to mingle and know other people from the network that you want, or the circles that you want to hang out with, just because now you're speaking the lingo. You've got concrete questions about real stuff that you want to achieve in your product. Maybe in some cases you can even find questions that other people are asking in those groups. For example, like what kind of A/B test platform I should you guys recommend me to use, or whatever. And maybe you already done it, or maybe you can check it for your product as well. Wow, like what is an A/B test platform? Let me check what it is. Oh yeah, I want to do it as well. And then all of a sudden you have an answer to reply to this person, and all of a sudden you're part of the group, right? So that could be another good example for why doing side projects. I think that the web is basically filled with lots of opportunities that you can connect with other people. But if you want to do it on your own, you can definitely reach out to a friend or to your network and find a specific person that it can work with. It can work with him, yeah. It can work good with him, and basically just pull it off. In the case of side projects, my advice is just get it and run. Like the more expertise that you get, it's just gold. Especially if you don't have kids, if you don't have other obligations, just do it, as Nike said, right? So let's wrap it up. I strongly recommend side projects, and I can share, if you'd like to just ping me in the comments if you have any questions, or if you want to hear more about my former side projects, I will be happy to share. But yeah, just reach me out if you want, if you're struggling, or if you have any questions about how to pull your first side project, or maybe you've got a side project doesn't work and you want some advice about it. Feel free to reach out. So guys, have a lovely one. Bye.